commercials, and then we'll come back for the starting lineups and opening tip-off. That's all the pregame. So whenever you're ready, we're down to 4 minutes, so you're gonna have to be quick about it. Whenever you're ready. Ready to go?
Let's go for it.
We'll push play on that Watchit screen. Did you start the yet? Yeah, it's been started for a few minutes. Push play on the 1A girls basketball monitor screen. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know you had to do that.
Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presents the Utah High School Activities Association 1A Girls Basketball State Championship Tournament at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah, and online at kadqradio.com, at live.ksl.com, and at watchit.deseretnews.com. Today's games are also brought to you by Cook Brothers Broadcasting and Deseret Digital Media. We hope you enjoy this presentation of Utah High School Girls Basketball.
Welcome you to the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah, the 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament. The game coming up, it's going to be the Panguitch Bobcats against the Valley Buffaloes. Now for the Panguitch Bobcats, how they qualified, they finished first in the Region 20 tournament. Their playoff opener was versus Altamont Valley winner, Wednesday at 11:30 here at the Sevier Center. They apparently won that because they're moving on. The best preseason victory, a 71-41 win against Valley, Nevada in a championship of the Mesquite Cactus Classic on December 21st. Most important region win, a victory 66-47 versus Paiute on February 4th. Top contributors for the Bobcats of Panguitch High School, Derry Franson, a junior forward, 17.8 points per game, 11.3 rebounds per game. And, boy, she's got some pretty good numbers. For the Valley Buffaloes, they're coached by Farrell Heaton. They qualified finishing fifth in Region 20, the playoff opener versus Altamont in the 1A play-in game on Tuesday. The best season victory, a 49-41 win versus Kanab on December 7th. Most important region victory, a 44-33 win at Bryce Valley on January 2nd. They've got some top contributors that include Heather Roundy, a sophomore forward, 11 points per game. Nicole Roundy, a senior forward, 10.3 points per game. Kayla Milligan, a senior guard, at 8.4 points per game. Their scoring defense and scoring offense is pretty close. 44 points a game scoring offensively, scoring defensively 48.8. We got to move right along, so we'll step aside, take a quick timeout, come back for our starting lineups and tip-off and all the action. You're listening to the 1A State Girls Basketball Tournament on kadqradio.com, live.ksl.com, and watchit.deseretnews.com.
Think about your vehicle. Each time you drive it, you get in, buckle your seatbelt, and push the gas pedal. Does the steering feel loose? Does your front end rattle? If the answer is yes, stop in at Big O Tires of Evanston today and let the team you trust check your front end. It's a simple step to keep you safe when operating your vehicle. Stop in today. Big O Tires, the team you trust. 607 Cheyenne Drive, Evanston.
What makes us stand out from our competition? Knowledge. Certified technicians with proper state-of-the-art diagnostic and repair equipment. Quality. Genuine AC Delco and quality GM parts. And what makes us stand out from our competition is you, our customers. Intelligent people who know a good deal and quality work when they see it.
We're Castle Rock.
Outstanding.
Back we go to the action. That's Mark Hainsworth here, and they're getting the starting lineups underway. We'll get with that as quick as we can. Chelsea Campbell starting for Panguitch. Also following Chelsea Campbell are her teammates. Following Chelsea Campbell is Taylor Bennett and Derry Franson. And Brianne Birch all going for Panguitch. They're set up, and the opening tip's nearly underway. Looks like Katrina Holman. Oh, no, it's not going to be Dariana Franson with the opening tip. Here come the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Koptiki left side outside. They work over to Taylor Bennett. They'll swing it around and go back outside and to Orton. Shot up, not going to go, and the rebound's going to come down to Panguitch. They'll rearm their offense and move it around, and it's going to be Whitney Orton with the basketball. He works left side outside to Taylor Bennett. Down inside, shot up, on the way, and good for the Lady Bobcats. Scoring that point was Dari Franson, the forward, a junior for the Lady Bobcats. Now here come the Lady Buffaloes, taken away by the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Lay up and in after the steal. Great move there by Whitney Orton, the sophomore guard. And here come the Valley Buffaloes. Up the floor come the Valley Buffaloes. And they'll work their offense as we're just underway in a 4-0 lead for the Panguitch Bobcats. Bobcats take it away again. They're hot and on the run. Moving down the floor and terminates their dribble. Shot up on the way and good. Out there for Derry Franson. Franson's a junior forward. Panguitch participates in Region 20. Here come the Valley Bobcats. They'll work up the floor with Kayla Milligan, the senior. They shoot it up top to Heather Roundy, the sophomore forward. Roundy works over to Nicole Heaton. Heaton on the dribble. They'll give it up and work over to Nicole Roundy. Roundy works right back to Milligan. Milligan on the dribble. Now it's going to give up, and they'll go to Audrey Harris. And down low, shot up. Blocked away. Super play out there for Derry Franson. And here come the Lady Bobcats with the 6-0 lead. And 5:59 to go, first quarter. Shots up on the way, taken out for three. Not going to go for Bremner. Now the Valley Lady Buffaloes will bring it up the floor. Milligan to bring it up the floor for the Lady Buffaloes. Milligan terminates right side outside. Bounce pass up top to Aubrey Harris. Harris works over in the corner to Roundy. Back up top to Harris. Work down inside to Heather Roundy. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. So Orton picks up the personal foul for Panguitch. That'll be her first and the first team foul on the Lady Bobcats. Lady Buffs on the inbounds play. It's going to go in the backcourt to Kate Milligan. They'll shoot it down inside, nearly taken away, and it is taken away by the Lady Bobcats. They're on the run and coming down the floor with Whitney Orton. Now they work it inside to the big player. That's going to be Chesney Campbell, the sophomore forward. She's going to be drawing the foul, and the Lady Bobcats will go right back to work out there with Whitney Orton. Orton on the inbounds play. Orton into Taylor Bennett. Down low, shot up on the way. Not going to go out there for Derry Franson of the Lady Bobcats, and Franson will be going to the free throw line. Browning picks up the personal foul. And there's going to be a quick little timeout called. 5:08 to go, first quarter, a 6-0 lead for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. This is KADQradio.com, and you can watch it also live at KSL.com and watchit.deseretnews.com.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Panguitch High School Lady Bobcat Boosters.
Canyon Country Drilling, offering pump service and quality water well drilling. Canyon Country Drilling at MSN.com.
When visiting Panguitch, stay at the Canyon Lodge Motel, your home away from home. Make your reservations at CanyonLodgeMotel.com.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
First free throws up and ready and good out there for the Lady Bobcats. Derry Franson 1 for 1 at the free throw line. Second one up, good. She goes 2 for 2 That gives the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch an 8-0 lead. Here come the Lady Buffaloes up the floor. Comes Milligan, the senior, averaging 8.4 points a game for the Lady Buffaloes of Valley. The basketball now is going to be Nicole Roundy. Roundy left side outside to Aubrey Harris. Harris now works to Heather Roundy, and the ball's going to go over in the corner, and the Lady Buffaloes will have it go out of bounds, and it's going to go right back to the Lady Buffaloes under their own basket on the end line. It's going to be Nicole Heaton. Heaton on the inbounds play. Heaton into Heather Roundy, the forward, and it's out of bounds, and we'll see. They're giving it right back to the Lady Buffaloes. 4:42 to go, first quarter, an 8-0 lead on the floor for the Lady Bobcats. Here we go, and Lady Buffaloes going right back to work. They'll work in their offense, and it's going to be Heather Roundy, and there's going to be a traveling violation, so a turnover on the Lady Buffaloes of Valley. It's going to go right back to the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Lady Bobcats going to work, and they lead it 8-0. Shot up, not good, but a great attempt there by Whitney Orton, and there's an up and good. Big shot by Campbell. And it's a 10-0 lead for Panguitch. And here come the Valley Lady Buffaloes up the floor, crossing the timeline. It's going to be Milligan, Kyra Milligan. Milligan shoots it to Aubrey Harris. Harris on the dribble drive, left side, not going to go. And the rebound comes down to the Lady Bobcats. Lady Bobcats on the run. Down the floor they come, all the way across court to Orton. Orton, and a traveling violation on Marley Torgerson. And the Lady Buffaloes will get the basketball back. 3:43 to go, first quarter, a 10-0 lead for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. Just underway in this 1A State Girls Championship game. Up the floor is going to be Milligan. Milligan, top of the key, works the bounce pass over to Roundy. No, it's not going to be Roundy, it's going to be Heaton. Now it's going to go right back to Milligan, Kyra Milligan, and the ball's going to be on the floor, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. So the Lady Buffaloes will get it on the end line. And over there to trigger it in is going to be Nicole Heaton, sophomore forward, averaging 6.4 points per game. Pass is going to come in. It's going to be a loose ball, and it's going to be picked up there almost. Well, it's going to be picked up by the Lady Buffaloes. Lady Bobcats nearly got to the basketball. That's going to go right side outside to Harris. Harris works Heather Roundy. Roundy with the basketball right back to Milligan. They go cross court to Nicole Roundy. Nicole Roundy with the basketball. And it's going to go now to Heather Roundy. Back to Nicole Roundy. Cross court to Milligan. Shot not going to go. And there's going to be a foul called. So going to the free throw line is going to be Kyra Milligan, the senior guard, at 8.4 points per game. Milligan steps up to the free throw line. Shot up on the way. She nets it for a first free throw. Now she'll step up there for her second one. Kyra Milligan, the senior for the Valley Buffaloes. Second one up on the way and good. So she goes 2 for 2, and she has one more because she was shooting the three-pointer when she was fouled. Foul was charged to Whitney Orton, the sophomore guard for the Lady Bobcats. Shot up on the way and good for Kyra Milligan. Here come the Lady Bobcats up across the timeline. They'll get their offense going, hopefully. It's going to go outside to Bennett. Bennett right back over. And they work back inside to Bennett, right back outside. Over to Bennett. They're working their offense and looking pretty good. Shot up for three, in and out, not going to go. The rebound, the offensive board, and the putback for Katrina Holman. And a 12-3 lead now for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch with 2:17 to go, first quarter. Now Milligan will bring it up the floor. Milligan, top of the key now. Terminates, works the bounce pass to Heather Roundy. Roundy puts one up from the free throw line off the iron. And the rebound comes down, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul as Birch heads down the floor. So the Lady Bobcats get the basketball back. Bobcats going left, right. Yeah, left to right. Katrina Holman on the inbounds play. Here come the Lady Bobcats. They'll swing it outside to Bennett. Bennett right back up top to Franson. And across court, it's going to go to Birch. Birch now over to Bennett. Bennett over there in the corner. Jumps one from 18 feet. Not going to go. And the rebound, the offensive boards there. Shot up on the way and good for Derry Franson, the junior forward for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. 14-3, the Lady Bobcats leading it. Here come the Lady Buffaloes. Handling the basketball is going to be Aubrey Harris. Shot up, not going to go out there for Roundy. And the Lady Bobcats with the rebound, and they'll head up the floor. Right side outside. It's going to go to Birch. And they go cross court down low to Campbell. Campbell works back over in the corner to Bennett. Bennett to Birch, back over to Bennett in the corner. Right back up top to Birch. Down low, shot up on the way and good for Campbell. 16-3, the Lady Bobcats lead it with 44 seconds to go first quarter. Now the Lady Buffaloes will walk it up the floor. Handling the basketball is going to be Milligan. Milligan works there against Katrina Holman. Milligan works the dribble, gives it up, goes over to her teammate Nicole Heaton. Shot up, not going to go out there for Heather Roundy. And Roundy will be going to the free throw line for the Lady Buffaloes of Valley. 21 seconds to go in this first quarter, a 16-3 lead for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. Shot up on the way, off the mark. Out there for second shot, 0 for 2 for the Lady Bobcats. Heather Roundy couldn't hit either one, so the Lady Bobcats are going right back to work. Up top is going to go to Birch. Now they'll swing it all the way across court, and Birch is over there to receive that pass. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called with about 3 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Holman to put the ball back into play for the Lady Bobcats, and a substitution. Birch out and Bremner in. Bremner with the shot, not going to go down. She misses, and that wraps up the first quarter. So at the end of the first quarter, it's the Panguitch Lady Bobcats 16, the Valley Buffaloes 3. You're listening to 1A State Basketball on K80QRadio.com, live.ksl.com, watchit.deseretnews.com.
They may be last year's models, but they're still brand new vehicles. And now you can save big on the 2013s that are left on the lot at Cowboy Motor Company. Save over $9,000 on a Ram 2500 SLT Crew Cummins diesel. Save over $5,500 on a Durango RT and over $9,000 on a Chrysler 300C John Barbados. Restrictions apply. Cowboy Motor Company has millions of dollars in financing for all types of credit. They may be last year's models, but they're still brand new vehicles at Cowboy Motor Company in Evanston.
Once upon a time, there was a family of frogs. They enjoyed surfing the internet. They found it absolutely riveting. So when their computer croaked, they were hopping mad. They swam down to see Wayne at PC Innovations in Evanston, across from Big O Tire in Frontier Square. Wayne was able to get all of the bugs out of their computer, which they promptly ate. And then our frogs jumped for joy. When you have computer problems, see Wayne at PC Innovations for your very own happy ending.
Lady Buffaloes get the opening possession of the second quarter, and they're going right to work. Roundy works to Nicole Roundy. So Heather from Nicole, and back to Heather again. Up top's going to go right back to Milligan. Milligan works the dribble, drives the lane, puts up a 10-footer, taken away by the Lady Bobcats. Turnovers have been a problem for the Valley Lady Buffaloes. Here come the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. There's a big long shot. Up good for 3. That one's a big shot for the Lady Bobcats. Now the Lady Buffaloes are trying to come back and answer. 18-3. They only gave her 2 on that point. Lady Bobcats going right back to work. Left side outside. They'll work to Aubrey Harris. Shot up. Not going to go out there for Nicole Roundy. And the Lady Bobcats with the rebound. They'll head up the floor. Missed that first shot. And the offensive board goes to the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. Their next rebound's going to come. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Trying to turn pages here to keep up with things. Here come the Lady Buffaloes of Valley High School. Up the floor is going to be Kyra Milligan. Milligan works down low. It's going to go to Heather Roundy, taken away by the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. They're on the run and looking good with Whitney Orton. Orton left side outside. Shoots it right back up top to Taylor Bennett. Bennett goes to Campbell. Campbell right back over in the corner. There's one taken for 3 up high off the arch. And no good out there for the Lady Bobcats. Great try out there for Katrina Holman nonetheless. And the Lady Buffaloes come back. And they work to Roundy. Roundy works the bounce pass out. Shot up. Not going to go for Heather Roundy on the pass from Nicole Roundy. And the Lady Bobcats head right back up the floor. Lady Bobcats will go to work. Holman. Holman works now over to Taylor Bennett. Back to Holman. They'll work inside to Campbell. Campbell down inside. It's going to go right back outside and handling it. Going cross court. Now the Lady Bobcats nearly lose it out of bounds. And they continue to work their offense. And it's going to be knocked away there by Roundy. And it's going right back to the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. So over to trigger it in is going to be Whitney Orton, the junior guard for the Lady Bobcats. It's going to finally come in and go to Taylor Bennett. Bennett works back to Holman and back to Bennett. Cross court now is going to go to Bremner. They go right back cross court and they'll shoot it right back outside to Holman. And there's a missed shot, traveling violation on the Lady Bobcats. One of their very few turnovers. Now Milligan up the floor. Milligan works the dribble, terminates right side. Works to Roundy. He'll shoot it down inside, and it's going to go to Harris and back out top. And another turnover on those poor old Lady Buffaloes. Double dribble for the Lady Buffaloes. So the Lady Bobcats going right back to work. Lady Bobcats coming up the floor. Working with Katrina Holman. Holman top the key straight away. Right side outside. It's going to go now to Whitney Orton. Orton shot not going to go. They kick it right back outside. Shot bounces in. Count it. Out there for Taylor Bennett. Hit a little hard on the back of the rim. Bounced above the backboard and went right back in. And the Lady Buffaloes going right back to work. 20-3 now the lead for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Shot up. Uh-oh, now it's going to be stuck between the backboard and the rim. You don't see that very often. We're going to have to get a broom to get it down, I guess. Just another ball. Good try, Mr. Official. That first shot didn't work. There, he's got it. Now the Lady Bobcats will go right back to work. Bennett will be on the inbounds play. Bennett works into Katrina Holman. Holman, the junior, brings it up across the timeline. Swings it left side now to Bremner. Now they work it in the corner. And, they throw it away. And the Lady Buffaloes come up with it. It's going to be Milligan coming up with it. She'll walk it up across the timeline for the Lady Buffaloes. Milligan works there against Campbell. No, Holman actually, and it's going to be taken away by the Lady Bobcats. The outlet pass, there's an easy layup. Not going to go out there for Whitney Orton, and it's going to come back down the other way with the Valley Lady Buffaloes. Handling the basketball are the Lady Buffaloes. They're trying to get something going out to Roundy. Nearly taken away. Roundy shot up and good. That's Heather Roundy for a deuce. 20-5 the lead now for the Lady Bobcats. 3:02 to go in the second quarter. And the Lady Bobcats going right back to work. Bennett shoots it right back up top to Holman. Holman cross court to Whitney Orton. Now Orton will jump a three. Good! She got it from the left side. Orton with the tray. 23-5 now for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Now the Lady Buffaloes come up the floor with Aubrey Harris. Harris works the pass, nearly taken away. Milliken runs down the loose ball. And now it's going to be taken away by the Lady Buffaloes. Lady Bobcats, rather. It's Branson shot up and in. Milliken will bring it up the floor now as the Lady Bobcats lead it 25-5 with 2:07 to go, second quarter. Milliken terminates top of the key, works the bounce pass to Roundy. Roundy works inside the paint, jumps the one-hander. And another turnover, a carry on the Lady Buffaloes. Down there to put the ball on the plate is going to be Taylor Bennett, the sophomore. These Panguitch Lady Bobcats are a young team. And they'll come up the floor with Katrina Holman. Now they swing it down low. Ball's going to be batted around, and the Lady Bobcats will come down with that loose ball and continue to work their offense. There's a shot that's not going to go on. The rebound comes down to the Lady Buffaloes of Valley, and Milliken to bring it up the floor. Milligan will walk it up across the timeline with 1:29 to go, and the Lady Bobcats from Panguitch leading it 25-5. Aubrey Harris works the dribble and terminates. Harris looks back to Milliken. Milliken jumps a 15-footer from the left side. Not going to go. And the long rebound's going to come down, and there's going to be a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be against the Lady Bobcats. The team foul will be charged to the Lady Bobcats. That'll give the Lady Buffaloes the basketball back. Handling it there is going to be Heaton. Heaton on the inbounds play. Shot for Roundy. Up and good. Roundy. That's Heather Roundy. Got to keep that straight. There's two of them out there. Lady Bobcats will back it out with 54 seconds to go, second quarter. Holding the ball high is Bennett. Bennett works left side in the midcourt area for the Lady Bobcats. They're just waiting for the clock to run. Lady Buffaloes aren't coming out defensively. So the Lady Bobcats just hold on to the basketball. If they're not being aggressively pursued, they could just stand there and do nothing with it. Taylor Bennett out there holding the basketball. 19 seconds to go. If they're working for the last shot, they better get busy. Lady Bobcats of Panguitch lead at 25-7. Now handling is going to be Holman. And there's going to be a timeout called with 12 seconds to go. And the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch leading 25-7. This is great coverage. Shall we keep it here? Why not? We'll go to the break. KADQradio.com and listening on watching also on live.ksl.com and watchit.deseretnews.com.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Panguitch High School Lady Bobcat Boosters.
Canyon Country Drilling, offering pump service and quality water well drilling. Canyon Country Drilling at msn.com.
When visiting Panguitch, stay at the Canyon Lodge Motel, your home away from home. Make your reservations at canyonlodgemotel.com.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
Back to the action as we wrap up the first half. And at the end of one, it's a 25, well, at the end of the first half anyway, it's a 25-7 lead for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. This is coverage of the 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Center in Richfield on KADQradio.com, live.ksl.com, watchit.deseretnews.com.
Throughout our lives, there are times we may need skilled rehabilitation and nursing care or home health and hospice care. Rocky Mountain Care has been providing these services since 1990. Our skilled staff and specialized programs will meet your loved one's needs. Our staff is dedicated to a high-quality outcome for each of our patients and residents. When you or someone you love needs these professional services, think of Rocky Mountain Care. Simply the best care. www.rmcare.com. KADQradio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, and sports. But that's not all. KADQradio.com features thousands of photographs of Utah and Wyoming high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events and activities and much more. Pictures from this tournament will be available for free download within a day or two from now, and we'll have photographs from other Utah and Wyoming state tournaments and championship events as they happen. Check it out today and see what KADQradio.com has for you.
Let's talk about your family, and your children's health. Let's address oxidative stress. Find out about your personal needs. Log on to the United States National Library of Medicine website at pubmed.com. Type in oxidative stress, followed by the health issue that concerns you most. Once you learn more about how oxidative stress reacts with your personal health issues, then click on the telegram you'll find at kadqradio.com. Reduce the oxidative stress in your body and feel better. kadqradio.com. This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Panguitch High School Lady Bobcat Boosters.
Cowboy Collectibles, antiquing the Western way, supplying real Western antiques. Cowboy Collectibles on Main Street in Panguitch.
Bob Orton Trucking, supporting all the great students in academics and sports at Panguitch High School. Bob Orton Trucking.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
Welcome back to the Sevier Center here in Richfield, Utah, as the Panguitch Lady Bobcats are leading the Valley Lady Buffaloes at the half, 25-7. That's the score. The Lady Bobcats, coached by Curtis Barney, they qualified, finished in first in the Region 20 tournament. The playoff opener was versus Altamont. They played, the playoff opener, Altamont and Valley winner. Of course, Valley won because here they are against Panguitch. Best season victory for the Lady Bobcats. The best preseason victory, a 71-41 win against Valley, Nevada in the championship of the Mesquite Cactus Classic on December the 21st. Most important region victory for these Lady Bobcats was a 67-47 win versus Paiute on February 4th, so just a week or so ago. Top contributors for the Lady Bobcats, Dari Franson, the junior forward. She's done quite a job in the first half of play for the Lady Bobcats. She averages 17.8 per game, 11.3 rebounds, and her numbers are great. Those other teammates to top her out include sophomore forward Taylor Bennett. Bennett averages 14.2 points a game, 5.9 rebounds. Whitney Orton, the sophomore guard, out there bringing it up and running the point for the Lady Bobcats. She averages 12.2 points per game and 3.1 rebounds per game. Chesney Campbell, a sophomore forward, at 12 points a game, 2.3 rebounds per game. Katrina Holman also saw action out there in the first half for the Lady Bobcats, averaging 4.4 points per game and 1.6 rebounds. Their last state championship was in 2006. So that's how the things look for the Lady Bobcats as they open state tournament play at the 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament here at the Sevier Center in Richfield. Looking now at what's happening for the Valley Lady Buffaloes. They're 8-13 on the season. Forgot to mention Panguitch's overall record at 21-0. Valley Buffaloes at 8-13. They're coached by Farrell Heaton. They qualified 5th in Region 20 tournament, and their best preseason victory, a 49-41 win versus Kanab on December 7th. Most important region victory, a 44-33 win at Bryce Valley on January 2nd, and we'll wrap it up here for a moment or two and take a quick break. You're listening to the 1A Utah State Girls Basketball Tournament on KADQradio.com, live.ksl.com, and watchit.deseretnews.com.
For over 100 years, Union Telephone has been providing phone service to small communities, places the big guys simply ignored. We were helping our neighbors stay connected to the rest of the country. Times have changed and technology has evolved. Union has been there the entire way. Today, we still keep people connected in more ways and places than ever before. Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number.
At Wyoming Dental Specialties, we specialize in orthodontics, endodontics, and oral surgery. Our endodontist is simply a tooth doctor. He performs procedures like root canals. Our orthodontist will straighten your teeth using products like braces and Invisalign. Our oral surgeons deliver specialized treatment, such as dental implants and tooth extractions. So save your time and money, stay local, and come to Wyoming Dental Specialties.
When we shake your hand, you know it's solid. When we make a deal, you know it's solid. Solid like a rock. We are Chevrolet. We're Castle Rock.
Like us on Facebook, CastleRockChevy.com. This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Panguitch High School Lady Bobcat Boosters.
Canyon Country Drilling, offering pump service and quality water well drilling. Canyon Country Drilling at msn.com.
When visiting Panguitch, stay at the Canyon Lodge Motel, your home away from home. Make your reservations at canyonlodgemotel.com.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
We welcome you back to the Sevier Center in Richfield, Utah. 25-7 lead for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. They got up and down the floor, scored several points off Lady Buffalo turnovers. And when we come back, we'll have the second half. You're listening to the 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament from Richfield, Utah at the Sevier Center on KADQradio.com, live.ksl.com, watchit.deseretnews.com.
Mom's onboard electronic stability control system was giving us some woes. I don't even know what that means. But he does.
You guys are all fixed and ready to go.
Expert care for your car, so you can trust in more than just your tires.
We've got the selection you need and the friendly service you deserve. Come see us today. Big O Tires, Evanston, Wyoming.
Big O Tires, the team you trust.
They may be last year's models, but they're still brand new vehicles. And now you can save big on the 2013s that are left on the lot at Cowboy Motor Company. Save over $9,000 on a Ram 2500 SLT Crew Cummins diesel. Save over $5,500 on a Durango RT and over $9,000 on a Chrysler 300C John Barbados. Restrictions apply. Cowboy Motor Company has millions of dollars in financing for all types of credit. They may be last year's models, but they're still brand new vehicles at Cowboy Motor Company in Evanston.
Back to the Sevier Center for the second half of the Panguitch Bobcat Valley Buffalo basketball game. Lady Bobcats of Panguitch leading it at this point 25-7. And to get this third quarter underway, the Lady Buffaloes will have possession of the basketball. Aubrey Harris will trigger it in. Go in, she'll trigger it in, and the Lady Buffaloes will go to work, rather. Up the floor comes Milligan. Milligan tries to work the bounce pass to Roundy. Down low, it's going to be taken away. And Roundy comes back up with it in the offensive board. The rebound finally comes back to Chelsea Campbell. Campbell now down the floor, and the Lady Bobcats attack the basket to our left. Shot up, not going to go out there for Taylor Bennett, and the rebound comes down to the Lady Buffaloes. Lady Buffaloes now with the basketball. It's going to be Milliken. Milliken swings it left side outside to Heaton. Heaton left side outside with the basketball. Heaton works the bounce pass and throws it away. It's going to go out of bounds and right back to the Lady Bobcats. Lady Bobcats working right to left on the basketball court. They'll get the inbounds play, and Bennett will trigger it in. Bennett into Holman. Holman works up across the timeline. Holman outside. It's going to go to Orton. They'll work it around to Bennett. Bennett back over to Orton. Orton left side outside, left to right on the dribble. Right back across the court to Taylor Bennett. Bennett on the baseline. Shot not going to go. And Heaton with the rebound. And here come the Lady Buffaloes. Milliken to bring it up the floor for the Lady Buffaloes as we're underway in the third quarter. 25-7 the lead for the Lady Bobcats. Milliken with the basketball. The bounce pass goes cross court to Harris. And they'll work the offense going to Milliken. Now to Roundy. Roundy puts one up and a whistle on a foul as she drives toward the basket. So that'll give her some free throws. Heather Roundy to shoot a couple from the free throw line for the Lady Buffaloes of Valley. Shot up, no good. She's 0 for 1 there currently. She'll get another free throw. Shot up on the way and good. So she goes 0 for 1 there at the free throw line. Now it's coming down to the other end is the Lady Bobcats. Lady Bobcats with Orton, and they're going to be a foul down on the court. Down inside the paint. Just underway third quarter, 6:19 to play, and here we go, the Lady Bobcats at the free throw line. Shot up and good out there for, it's going to be Holman or Franson, can't tell, the long ponytail is out there. Shot up on the way and good. That's going to be Dari Franson going 2 for 2 at the free throw line for the Lady Bobcats. 6:16 to play, third quarter, 27-8 the lead for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. And the Lady Buffaloes trying to get something going. Milliken has it taken away, and the Lady Bobcats come down the floor. Cross court is going to go inside and back outside. The big shot from the outside, in and out, no good for Taylor Bennett. And that one's up and in for Chesney Campbell, I believe it was. And the Lady Bobcats lead it 29-8 with 5:39 to go here in the third quarter. And the Lady Buffaloes going right back to work. Heaton to Roundy. Roundy to Milliken. Milliken left side outside on the dribble. They tie it up down low inside the paint, and the jump ball and the arrow in favor of the Lady Buffaloes of Valley. No, they're going to give it right back, right back to the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. I still got to figure which way they're going this half. All right, the Lady Bobcats with the basketball to Bennett. Bennett back out top. Now they work it in. There's the big shot there by Derry Franson. She's got to be over 5'10". She's a tall young lady. 31-8 the lead for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch, and Milliken to bring it up the floor. Milliken walks it up across the timeline. Now to Roundy. Roundy to Heaton. Right back up top to Milliken for the Lady Buffaloes. Milliken terminates, goes to Roundy. Roundy on the dribble. Pulls up 10-footer, not going to go. Rebound's going to come down to the Lady Bobcats. Lady Bobcats on the run. All the way across court. It's going to go to Taylor Bennett. Now inside the paint, and it's picked up, fortunately enough, by the Lady Bobcats, and it's going to go out of bounds as Roundy tries to chase it down. Here's the inbounds play for the Lady Bobcats. Orton on the inbounds play. She's got the basketball back. Shot up. It won't go down. It just trickles on the top of the rim. She'll try one from the outside. It trickles off the rim, and here come the Lady Buffaloes. Buffaloes with the basketball. It's going to be Milliken. Milliken right side outside. It's going to go back to Roundy. Right back up top to Milliken. Milliken on the dribble inside the paint. 10-footer up. No good. The rebound's going to come down to Katrina Holman, and a whistle and a foul on the Lady Buffaloes. Take the ball in. It's going to be Bennett. Bennett will trigger it in. Bennett into Whitney Orton. Orton will bring it up the floor and cross the timeline for the Lady Bobcats. Shoots it back cross court. Playing a little catch now. There's Holman. Holman cross court to Bennett. Inside is going to go to Franson. Right side outside. Right back up top it'll go to Holman. Holman shoots it across the floor to Whitney Orton. Orton gets it down inside to Franson. They'll work it down inside to Bennett at the free throw line. Now right back up top to Orton. Cross court to Holman. And right back over to Orton. Down low it's going to go to Franson. Franson tries to put up a shot. The rebound. The offensive board's there. And there's Franson again on the right side. Up and in. So Franson creating some trouble down inside the paint for the Lady Buffaloes. She's got 4 quick points in this third quarter. 3:02 to go. 33-8 the lead for the Lady Bobcats. And the Valley Lady Buffaloes want to take a timeout and talk about it. And they'll probably talk about, who should I put on the floor if I was the coach? Because what's happening out there now is not what needs to be happening for the Lady Buffaloes. We welcome you to the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah, the 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament. This is a great facility. Well, I'm kind of impressed with it. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to the 1A State Girls State Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Center in Richfield, Utah.
Throughout our lives, there are times we may need skilled rehabilitation and nursing care or home health and hospice care. Rocky Mountain Care has been providing these services since 1990. Our skilled staff and specialized programs will meet your loved one's needs. Our staff is dedicated to a high-quality outcome for each of our patients and residents. When you or someone you love needs these professional services, think of Rocky Mountain Care. Simply the best care. www.rmcare.com.
2:59 to go here in the third quarter. A 33-8 lead for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Here's the shot outside. It's going to miss out there for Aubrey Harris. And the Lady Bobcats back on the run again. Orton swings it over in the corner to Campbell. Now at top to Bennett. Bennett right back over to Orton. Orton top of the key straight away. It's going to go left side to Holman. Now they work it right back to Orton. Back cross court to Bennett. Bennett works right back over to Holman. Now it's going to go to Franson. Franson right back to Orton. Left side outside. She works on a 10-footer. Up and good for the Lady Bobcats. So there's Orton scoring a deuce. 35-8 the lead for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch with 2:12 to go, third quarter. Here's Milliken. Milliken goes cross court to Heaton. Heaton saved it in right back to Roundy. So the Lady Buffaloes retain possession. There's a shot up and good for Nicole Roundy. And it's now a 35-10 lead for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Here's Bennett. Bennett swings it around, and it's going to go to Orton. Orton right back out top now to Katrina Holman. Holman cross court to Bennett. Bennett rights back to Holman. Oh, there's a big push by Milliken. No harm, no foul, I guess. And right back to Orton it'll go. To Holman, right back. And cross court to Orton. They'll play a little catch now. Shot by Bennett. Outside, good. From the left side baseline. Shot up and good for Taylor Bennett. 37-10 now for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Milliken with the basketball to Roundy. Down low to Heaton. Heaton terminates, goes back to Roundy. Roundy puts up a three off the back of the iron. Roundy with the rebound. She'll drive inside and try to put up the leaping one-hander, and a whistle on the foul is going to be called on the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. Nicole Roundy going to the free throw line for the Buffaloes. Nicole Roundy, the senior forward for the Lady Buffaloes of Valley. Shot up on the way and good for Roundy. Nicole Roundy will step back there and try to hit another one to help the Lady Buffaloes' cause. Roundy's second free throw is forthcoming. Roundy shot up on the way and good, so she goes 2 for 2. 37-12 with a minute to play here in the third quarter. Lady Bobcats leading it. We're at the 1A State Girls Basketball Tournament from Richfield and the Sevier Center. Now the Lady Bobcats will slow things down. Birch down inside low. There's Franson again. No, not going to go. She gets the offensive board. It's knocked outside. And the loose ball's picked up there by Bennett. Now they work over to Orton. Orton will bring it up. And they'll slow it down just a minute. They'll play a little catch as there's 23 seconds to go third quarter. Well, this game has seemed to have gone fast. The Lady Bobcats just standing there holding the basketball. Now it's going to go back to Orton. Orton on the dribble. Orton left side outside to Bennett. Bennett shot for three. It's good for Taylor Bennett. 40-12. What a shot for Taylor Bennett. And that wraps up 3 quarters of play. This is basketball coverage at the 1A Girls State Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Center in Richfield, Utah.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Panguitch High School Lady Bobcat Boosters.
Cowboy Collectibles, antiquing the Western way, supplying real Western antiques. Cowboy Collectibles on Main Street in Panguitch.
Bob Orton Trucking, supporting all the great students in academics and sports at Panguitch High School. Bob Orton Trucking.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
KADQRadio.com is Southwest Wyoming and Northeast Utah's top website and the best source for local area news, weather, and sports. But that's not all. KADQRadio.com features thousands of photographs of Utah and Wyoming high school events, from speech and drama competitions to local events and activities and much more. Pictures from this tournament will be available for free download within a day or two from now, and we'll have photographs from other Utah and Wyoming state tournaments and championship events as they happen. Check it out today and see what KADQRadio.com has for you.
Fourth quarter action, and the opening possession goes to the Valley Lady Buffaloes. Handled there by Harris. Over to Milliken for a long three. And it's not going to go. It just rims off the back of the backboard, and then the Lady Buffaloes get the possession of the basketball back, and Harris goes to Roundy. Roundy into Nicole Roundy. So Roundy to Roundy and a travel. Bennett over there on the end line to trigger it back in for the Lady Bobcats. Up the floor, the Lady Bobcats will go to work. There's Orton, cross court to Bennett. Bennett top of the key, back over to Orton, left side outside. And it's going to go down inside to Franson, back up top to Orton. She'll have to run down the loose ball near the timeline there. She avoided going across there, and it's going to go outside to Bennett. Bennett shot for three. No! Rims out, and here come the Lady Buffaloes. 7:09 to go here in the ball game. A 40-12 lead for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Lady Buffaloes going to work. Here's Harris. Harris back to Milliken. Milliken left side outside. Terminates her dribble. Looks to go down inside. Taken away by Taylor Bennett. Here come the Lady Bobcats. Bennett up across the timeline. Now they'll work to Holman, to Bennett, down to Franson. Back cross court to Orton. Orton for three. In and out. Not going to go down, but the offensive board brought down by the Lady Bobcats. And there out front is the big shot there by Katrina Holman, the junior guard for the Lady Bobcats. And they're leading it 42-12 with 6:23 to play. Up the floor is Harris. Harris being pestered out there by Holman. Now it's going to go to Roundy. Roundy puts up a 15-footer. Good. Great shot out there for Heather Roundy, the sophomore forward for the Lady Buffaloes. 6:06 to go, and here come the Lady Bobcats. Holman to Franson, down low and right back outside, and they'll rearm and go after it again. Here's Bennett. Bennett terminates the dribble, goes right back out front to Holman. Now cross court to Orton. Now down low. There's Franson again, up and good from the left side baseline, right point blank. Shot goes up and in. 44-14 the lead now for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Harris now works to Milliken. Down low to Nicole Roundy. Back to Kyra Milliken. Shot misses, and the rebound comes down to the Lady Bobcats. Holman down to Orton. Orton works the dribble. Now it's going to go across court to Bennett. Now up top to Holman. To Franson. Orton picks up the loose ball for the Lady Bobcats. They'll go to Holman. Right side outside. Holman right to left on the dribble. Shoots the bounce pass down in. Great pass inside to Taylor Bennett that gets the deuce for the Lady Bobcats. Been impressed with these Lady Bobcats. 46-14 now for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Milliken brings it up the floor. Milliken right side outside. Now it's going to go to Roundy, and a whistle. And the Lady Buffaloes look to take time out. So we've got 4:44 to play. A 46-14 lead for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats over the Valley Lady Buffaloes here at the 1A State Basketball Tournament at the Sevier Center from Richfield, Utah. Mark Hainsworth, Ryan Steinekert, and Warren Cook to bring you all the action. 4:44 to go, a 46-14 lead. The inside game for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats has went well with Taylor Bennett and Dari Franson. Franson, the junior forward. Now this Lady Bobcat team from Panguitch does not have a senior on the squad. They've got a few juniors, 5 sophomores, and 5 freshmen on this squad. If I was counting right there on my stat sheet. And they're back out on the court and ready to go. 46-14, the Panguitch Lady Bobcats lead this one. Back out on the floor. And coming out of the timeout, basketball is going to go to the Valley Lady Buffaloes. Harris on the inbounds play to Milliken. Kyra Milliken terminates right side outside down low to Roundy. Shot up and in from the left side. That's going to be Nicole Roundy picking up that. 2 points for the Lady Buffaloes. Now the Lady Bobcats come up the floor. It's going to be Bennett. Bennett now to Orton. Orton top the key on the dribble. Shoots it over to Bennett on the left side baseline. Bennett right back up top to her teammate, Maisie Miller. Now right back, and a whistle and a violation on the Lady Bobcats. I believe that was going to be a double dribble, and the Lady Buffaloes will get it back. There's Harris on the inbounds play. It's going to go to Kyra Milliken. Milliken comes up the floor. Milliken works the bounce pass to Roundy, back to Milliken. Milliken for 3, on the way, good for Kyra Milliken. 46-19 for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. 3:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. Now handling the basketball, shot up. Not going to go out there for a hustling Maisie Miller. But the Lady Bobcats get the basketball, and boom! Taylor Bennett hits the tray. Now Milliken will bring it up the floor. The bounce pass now works to Nicole Roundy. Roundy works the dribble, shot up, not going to go, and she'll be going to the free throw line. Looked like Bennett's going to pick up that personal foul for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch High School. 3:33 to go, fourth quarter, a 49-19 lead for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. And Nicole Roundy at the free throw line, shot up and good. Last time Nicole Roundy went to the free throw line in this fourth quarter, she went 2 for 2. And she'll work to accomplish that feat as she steps right back up to the free throw line for the Lady Buffaloes. Shot up on the way, in and out, no good. She's 3 of 4 here in the fourth quarter for the Lady Buffaloes free throw wise. Here come the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Working right side outside. And the battle, Holman's over there in the corner battling it up with Milliken. And the arrow in favor of the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. 3:21 to go, 49-20 the lead for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. Bobcats with the basketball on the inbounds play, knocked away by a hustling Kyra Milliken of the Lady Buffaloes. Lady Buffaloes on the inbounds play, shot up, not going to go. Rebound's going to come down. Nicole Roundy comes up with it, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. 3:15 to go in the ball game. And the Lady Buffaloes will go to work. Harris works to Milliken. Milliken will bring it up the floor for the Lady Bobcats. She'll cross the timeline. Top ski over our right side outside to Roundy. Now Nicole Roundy, shot up, not going to go. And a whistle and another foul called down low. And Nicole Roundy going back to the free throw line for the third time in this quarter. She's 3 of 4 at the free throw line in the fourth quarter. Nicole Roundy right back up there for the Lady Buffaloes. Roundy shot up on the way and good. She's 4 of 5 here in the quarter. And she'll have another one forthcoming. Checking out of the ball game is going to be Campbell. Roundy's free throw up and good. She goes 2 for 2 that trip to the free throw line. 49-22 the lead for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. Coming up the floor is going to be Birch. Birch now works to Orton. Orton on the dribble drive with the layup from the left side. Great move. As she was aggressive there, taking that basketball to the hoop. 51-22. There's Milliken with the shot. Whistle comes down, and over the back go the Lady Buffaloes, and that'll be a foul. Picking up that third personal is going to be Kyra Milligan, the senior guard for the Lady Buffaloes. And here come the Lady Bobcats. Bobcats on the attack. They'll come up the floor with Holman. Holman works over on that right side. Cross court left side outside. Now they'll just run their offense with 2:32 to go, and that'll advance to the quarterfinals if they could just do that. Orton with the basketball, right to left on the dribble, top the key, being pestered there by Harris. Goes cross court to Bennett. Bennett right side outside. Now here's Holman. Holman along the baseline, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. 2:14 to play here in the ball game. A 51-22 win for the Panguitch Lady Bobcats. Here's the bounce pass out low. It's going to go to Maisie Miller. Miller works right back to Orton. Now they turn it over. Roundy comes up with it. Now it's going to go to Milliken. Milliken will bring it up across the timeline. Left side outside. Now it's going to go to Harris. Harris works inside low to Roundy. Nicole Roundy misses the shot, but Heather Roundy's there for the offensive board. Up and in for Heather Roundy of the Lady Buffaloes. 51-24 the lead. Shot up on the way. A rainbow shot out there for Holman. Now that one's going to be up and good. Great inlet pass. That's going to be Orton picking up the 2. 53-24 now for the Lady Bobcats of Panguitch. Roundy shot up and in. Now the Lady Bobcats will have the basketball work right to left with 1:20 to go and the 53-26 lead. Going to go outside. Here's Horton down low. And a traveling. Whoops, can't do that. Going right back to the Lady Buffaloes. Kyra Milliken to Harris. Harris back to Milliken, back to Harris. Didn't look like either one of them wanted to bring the ball up the floor the way they was passing around there. Shot up, not going to go down on the other end. Keaton tries to run it down, and Birch was closer to the basketball, so we'll see who they give it back to. Well, there's not anybody right now. There's just going to be a timeout. So the Lady Buffaloes want a timeout. So we'll step aside and take a timeout. You're watching coverage of the 1A State Girls Basketball Tournament from the Sevier Center in Richfield, Utah.
For over 100 years, Union Telephone has been providing phone service to small communities, places the big guys simply ignored. We were helping our neighbors stay connected to the rest of the country. Times have changed and technology has evolved. Union has been there the entire way. Today, we still keep people connected in more ways and places than ever before. Union Wireless, treating you like a neighbor, not a number.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Panguitch High School Lady Bobcat Boosters.
Canyon Country Drilling, offering pump service and quality water well drilling. Canyon Country Drilling at msn.com.
When visiting Panguitch, stay at the Canyon Lodge Motel, your home away from home. Make your reservations at canyonlodgemotel.com.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
Back to the action we go, and the loose ball is going to go out of bounds, and who's going to get it back? Well, it looks like the Lady Bobcats. There's some orange over there. It looked like she was in it, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to go right back to the Lady Buffaloes. Harris on the inbounds line to trigger it in. Into Kyra Milliken. Milliken will hustle it up the floor, left side, outside. Work to Roundy. Shot, no, not going to go. Nicole Roundy with the rebound. Kicks it back up top to Milliken. Shot, no. Here's Harris. Harris now back to Milliken. Down low to Roundy. Back up top to Heather Roundy. Shot up. No, not going to go. Rebound's going to come down to Holman. No harm, no foul there. They're trying to foul her, and the official's just not blowing the whistle. There's a shot up and in there for Maisie Miller, the sophomore guard, who substituted in here in the quarter. 55-26, the score for the Lady Bobcats, and that's the final from the Sevier Center in Richfield, Utah. The Panguitch Lady Bobcats 55 and the Valley Lady Buffaloes 26. You're listening and watching to the 1A State Girls Basketball Championships from the Sevier Center from Richfield, Utah on KADQradio.com and live.ksl.com and watchit.deseretnews.com.
At Wyoming Dental Specialties, we specialize in orthodontics, endodontics, and oral surgery. Our endodontist is simply a tooth doctor. He performs procedures like root canals. Our orthodontist will straighten your teeth using products like braces and Invisalign. Our oral surgeons deliver specialized treatment, such as dental implants and tooth extractions. So save your time and money, stay local, and come to Wyoming Dental Specialties.
A single ember that escapes from a wildfire can travel more than a mile. That single ember can ignite and destroy your home or even your community. You can't control where that ember will land, only what happens when it does. Get Fire Adapted now at fireadapted.org.
This broadcast from the 2014 Girls 1A Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is being brought to you in part by these Panguitch High School Lady Bobcat Boosters.
Cowboy Collectibles, antiquing the Western way, supplying real Western antiques. Cowboy Collectibles on Main Street in Panguitch.
Bob Orton Trucking, supporting all the great students in academics and sports at Panguitch High School. Bob Orton Trucking.
The 2014 1A Girls Utah State Basketball Championship Tournament is on the air.
Back to the Sevier Center in Richfield, Utah, to the 1A State Girls Basketball Tournament. The Panguitch Lady Bobcats beat the Valley Lady Buffaloes, rather. I'm thinking Wyoming, not Utah, I guess. 55-26, that final score. Some of the highlights, Derry Franson, boy, she really did a job inside. Taylor Bennett, another player, hit some great three-pointers from the outside going down the stretch. And we'll wrap things up here and move on to our next game. This has been a sports production and sports broadcast of Old West Media Incorporated and Cook Brothers Broadcasting. No portion of this production can be used to rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated.
You've been watching a Big O Tires of Evanston, Wyoming presentation of the UHSAA 1A Girls Basketball State Championship Tournament at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield, Utah, and online at kadqradio.com, at live.ksl.com, and at watchit.deseretnews.com. Today's games were also brought to you by Cook Brothers Broadcasting and Deseret Digital Media. Thank you, and we hope you've enjoyed this presentation of Utah High School Girls Basketball.